thrown at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, the referee still has an arm right there. Did you see that? I mean, that was from his position about 20 yards back, and he was able to, even though it took that whole baseball motion to get that far, he was able to get it right in that little spot where he saw the hole.
It seems almost anymore like they're putting a baseball wrapped and tied up inside that flag so they can get the distance on it anymore. It's almost a weapon out there.
There's a timeout on the field, but we're going to stay here as we sort through things. That was an actual pass completion of 5 yards. Didn't catch the receiver for Casa Grande. At the end of the play, it was a face mask penalty assessed against Casa, and that's a 10-yard penalty that moves the ball back to the 45-yard line. Or as a hold. It was a hold, I'm sorry, not a face mask. Could have been 15 yards. So a hold that takes it back right at the end of the play. So that's where they marked it off, was from that spot. Now they're going to say, take the play off the board. So erase the play, and they'll mark it off. Okay, flipping sides of the field. Yeah, confusion, mass confusion.
Yeah.
My apologies. Time ran out. Time expired in the first period. Take a 30-second radio timeout. Begin the second quarter right after this. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. To number 33, that's Courtney Johnson. No, it's Trevor Russell. 45 yards, pass completion, touchdown. Casa Grande, they're on the board. And what was a 14-12 lead now becomes 20-12, and we're waiting the outcome of the point after try. Wow.
Well, what you've got right there, folks, is Quentin Clark. He's hurt, and he was the one that tried to make that tackle. And it's like when he hit the guy, his shoulder that he's been having issues with popped out or something, because he dropped and he came immediately to the sideline, and they're working on him right now. This is major right now for the Cougars, is Quentin Clark and his injury.
It's huge. He is on the ground as they work on him, and I wonder if that it looks like the way they're working him is that they're trying to put the shoulder back in to the socket. They're using the fulcrum move down there. There's two of those. Coach Doc Fawcett's there, and one of his assistants as well helping. Ouch. I would not want to be that young man right now. You've got about a minute if the shoulder comes out to put it back in. If you don't put it in inside a minute, you got to go to the hospital.
Well, I was kind of curious why you were starting to sweat so much.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about that,
thinking
right?
about it. That is one of the most painful football injuries you'll ever face. It isn't always the most long-term, you have the long-term effect, but the pain of it is so extraordinary, and as they work on them right now, it's hard to tell if they're successful. Derek Simmons is on the sideline. Derek, I don't want to ask you to be too invasive there, but you got to comment on the situation right now with Quentin Clark. Derek, are you with us? Can you give us an update on Quentin's situation? I don't want you to get in too close there.
I cannot give you an exact update. I'm standing in the area. He's in some obvious pain, and they're working on him. They're trying to get that shoulder back in.
Oh, that is bad news. Thanks, Derek Simmons, SportsZone123.com. Here is the Casa Grande kick after a penalty that was assessed from the point after try. It goes into the end zone. Garrett Means will field it there, and that's a touchback. And so now here in this second quarter with 11:47 on the clock, Sholo will have the football, trailing by a touchdown and a couple. An 8-point lead for Casa Grande, a 9-point lead, 21-12 the score. Sholo has been unable to get their points after on their 2 touchdowns. Casa Grande has been perfect 3-for-3 kicking, place kicking, and that part of special teams. And well, add a kick return for a touchdown. Casa Grande is winning the special teams battle right now with ease from the shotgun. Rhett Reisdorf, the sophomore, give to Jerem Fawcett. Fawcett with a pretty nice run following his blockers to the 29-yard line. 9-yard gain on the play, second down and short coming up.
9 on the play, second down, Sholo.
Well, I think with Rhett Reisdorf in the back, I think that's what you're going to have to do. You're just going to have to feed the running game right now for the Sholo Cougars. It's just when you're getting 9 yards of carry or even 6 yards of carry, you're going to have to do it with this young quarterback.
All of a sudden, the complexion of this game has changed immensely. Willie Wyatt, the carry, and Wyatt goes straight ahead to the 38-yard line. Pretty good pickup for Willie, but he gets up hobbling. He gets up holding his favor in that left leg. So an 8-yard gain, that's a 9-yard pickup to the 38-yard line, and Wyatt has to come off the field for the Cougars. What is going on with Sholo out there? I mean, these teams in the White Mountains this year have been absolutely just decimated by injuries, and now a couple of guys go down early. Give to Jerem Fawcett. He breaks a couple of tackles, crosses midfield. That was a great battle by Fawcett. He is down to about the 48-yard line of Casa Grande. That's a 14-yard pickup on the play, and a great run by Fawcett.
Well, right now, I'm not sure. I kind of question a little bit of the Cougars' defense, the Casa Grande defense. If they know they've got a young quarterback in there and Sholo's going to run the ball, get out of the 3-3-5 that they're in, and maybe go to a 4-3 or bring the backers up and try like run blitzes.
No, I agree with you, Byron. I think that they need to put a little bit more pressure up front, put more in the box right there, and that way if your young quarterback does go back, you can put more pressure on him as well. It's going to make it a little more challenging for the Sholo Cougars.
7-yard pickup by Jerem Fawcett on first down. Second down and 3. Fake the handoff. Quick pass, Garrett Means, right side. Means with a stiff arm. First down, driven out of bounds on the Casa Grande sideline. That was a nice pickup. And a good look by Rhett Reisdorf.
Number 21, Jack Keeney.
And call it an 8-yard gain on the pass play to Means.
Hey, and a quick update to you. I just saw Doc Fawcett walking off and down the track with Quentin Clark. So we'll see what happens with Quentin Clark.
Quick toss, Means again, left side. And great job by Means to explode past the line of scrimmage, get between a couple of defenders. And a nice little pickup on the play by Means.
Yeah,
I've got 10 yards to count on that play. That takes them to the 23, sorry.
No problem. Cougars doing a good job right now with a couple of big guns out, moving the ball well, mixing it up, getting some people the ball.
Quick pass again, Means, right side. We've seen this play 3 times in a row from either side. This time, the defenders are able to get there. The guys for Casa Grande that shut it down included William Charles. He was helped by Jack Keeney. Two combined, it was only a 2-yard gain this time by Means. I saw that lightning, Rich, and I saw your concern.
I'm glad I'm in the building. But this electronic thing strapped to my head? Because I believe you have an outside mic out there, too. So.
It's going to go against Casa Grande.
Rich Jones, I got this little word for you. YOLO. YOLO. You only live once.
Yeah.
Marker down. Casa Grande will be assessed. Was that a neutral zone infraction?
Yes.
5-yard penalty then. So now it looks like second down and 3 coming up. Second and 3 set on the way for the Cougars. Moving the ball well. Fake the handoff to Wyatt. And a nice toss to Garrett Means. Gets a great block, and he is sprung to the 5-yard line. What a nice pickup. That's a gain of 9 on the play. Means goes out of bounds just inside the 5-yard line. That's actually a 10-yard pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, 2 things here for the Cougars. One, Cougars of Sholo and Cougars of the defense. Right now, Rhett is all he's done is throw the ball to number 6.
Yeah. Hold that thought, Byron. Handoff and a 5-yard touchdown right up the middle. Willie Wyatt getting it done. And Wyatt, I mean, it just parted wide open. And you got to believe that had everything to do with the play calling of this entire series, which has been brilliant considering the starting quarterback, your best athlete on the field, Quentin Clark, is out of the game. He's gone. Willie Wyatt stepped aside for a little bit, missed a couple of plays, came in, got that touchdown. But with a certain amount of adversity, the Cougars do a great job to march the ball down the field. Garrett Means' point after try is no good. We're going to stay right here with it. and we'll let you guys help sort out the situation down on the field. Tragedy for the Cougars as they lose Quentin Clark, and his injury looks like it could be pretty serious, shoulder injury, maybe a dislocation, and he is just no longer available to the team, not at this moment. We'll see what they do with him. Down on the field, Willie Wyatt, a 5-yard touchdown run.
Well, what I was going to finish is saying that the Cougars are doing a nice job because Rhett Reisdorf, his main guy, is number 6. He's just throwing those little wide receiver screens, and it's working. They keep with it, and then they add in the run. On the opposite side, you're not seeing any adjustment. I mean, if the guy's throwing if the quarterback's throwing to a certain receiver 5 times in a row, you got to put some kind of man coverage or something on that guy, do you not?
Well, I'm looking at it and saying, okay, you got all these guys back. Why aren't you bringing somebody up to the line of scrimmage and doing some kind of bump and run? Put some pressure on them right as the ball snapped rather than let them have that. You're still seeing a 5-yard, 6-yard cushion with those guys that are spread out wide, and you're giving them that pass, and they're setting it up, and that other receiver's making a nice block, and you're getting good yardage out of it.
Absolutely.
I mean, I'll take 5 yards of play every day.
Absolutely, and that's a great job by the Sholo coaches right there, is just noticing, hey, they're going to play us 10 yards off the ball. This is what we're going to do, and we're going to move down the field, and we score.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, 9:33 left to play in the first half, everybody. Our score, Casa Grande 21, Sholo 18. They've still failed every time they've tried to get the point after, whether by virtue of 2 points or a kick, they failed. So it's 21-18, Casa Grande on top. Each team, each offense has produced, well, Sholo's produced 3, Casa Grande's produced 2, and they ran a kickback. And look at this. Look at this. Is this going to be another? Boy, I tell you, dangerous return again. That's Keanu Langster, who ran back that 90-yard touchdown a while ago, and a touchdown-saving tackle by Jace Brewer as he rode the return man down near the 40-yard line. A great return. Call it the 39-yard line. 1st and 10, Casa Grande right there. This Casa Grande team is pretty good.
Oh, this is a great offensive battle, but we need to see the defenses on one side of the ball do something, or it's going to be a last possession game.
Well, and it could be pretty fun that way.
Well, it's always fun to watch a good offensive battle.
From their own 39-yard line, Casa Grande with it. Shotgun. That's the pistol set. Handoff to the running back. The far side. Carrying the football was Trenton Diaz. Carrying the football, I believe his first time today. And he gets the ball out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. That's a 7-yard pickup on the play for Diaz. 3rd down 3.
Well, just more adversity for the Sholo Cougars. Quentin Clark comes from the locker room, not in his shoulder pads. He's got a little arm in a sling on the sidelines.
That's too bad. Shotgun, pass caught near side. Inside move and a 1st down. Needed to get to the 49-yard line. And Casa Grande will get 4 yards. I call it, 4 yards. It's just over the 50-yard line on a pass completion. Little bubble screen to Damian Estrada. Casa Grande moves the sticks.
We'll have to stick Derek on Quentin Clark and see if we can find out exactly what the result was. If his arm's in a sling, is it a shoulder? Is it a clavicle or anything like that? If we can get an answer.
I think if it's a clavicle, he's going to be an ambulance ride. 1st down, give left side. And a short pickup on the play for Casa Grande. Why are the lights off? Trenton Diaz is the guy that carried the ball for, thank you, see again. That's about a 2-yard gain on the play.
Clavicle, was that the medical word of the day there, Rich?
Well, it's on my mind for only one reason.
Your son got a clavicle a couple of days ago. I saw that on Facebook.
Well, last night he broke his collarbone in the football game they played last night. So, it's the word of the day for me. Sorry.
A moment ago, a 2-yard gain for Diaz. Another 2-yard pickup for Trent Diaz. So here comes 3rd down and 6 for Casa Grande, and lots of lightning popping off in the distance. And hopefully that doesn't encroach any closer to the football stadium here at Sholo High School. Our Game of the Week broadcast, where Casa Grande with the football and just across midfield now leads it 21-18 over Sholo. And Brock Hall, the quarterback, will throw. Downfield pass. Oh, man, he had a receiver wide open. Broken tackle inside the 20. And to near the 10-yard line. The Sholo defense is really having a ton of breakdowns right now. Byron Brown, put your coaching hat on and figure it out. What kind of adjustments need to go on out there?
Well, I think at halftime, basically what you do is you bring in the tackling dummy into the locker room, and you go, guys, you lower the pads, you lower the shoulders, you hit with your hips, and you drive through the dummy, okay? And that's what we're going to do in the second half.
By the way, a 28-yard pickup on that last play. To the 18-yard line. Brock Hall fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, and he is near another first down. Wow. The line of scrimmage will move inside the 10-yard line. It will move. Is that the 5? 6-yard line?
6-yard line.
All right. Well, that's a 12-yard pickup on that play. And a first down, first and goal for Casa Grande. Handoff Diaz, the running back. He's inside the 5-yard line.
To the 3.
Short gain on the play, 3 yards, but methodically done. These teams are trading punches for sure. Casa Grande is just moving. I mean, that 28-yard pickup of the pass play a moment ago, and then the 12-yard run by the quarterback. And here on the 8th play of this series that began at their own 39-yard line, Casa Grande is knocking on the doorstep again from the 3-yard line. Second down and goal. Pass over the middle. And it's off the hands of the Casa Grande tight end. The guy running that route straight over the middle was Richard Spollinger, and it's incomplete to him.
That's about really the first bad mistake I've seen from the quarterback on a throw right there. He just bullet that thing through. I mean, he like said, okay, here comes a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, even though you're about 5 yards away.
Yeah.
See if you can catch this one. Timeout taken on the field. 30-second radio timeout here on a third down and goal set for Casa Grande. Stand by, everybody. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
All right, 6:20 on the clock. That's what's left here in the first half. The Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report coming up at intermission. Casa Grande has a 21-18 lead over Sholo. The Cougars losing. They've also lost their starting quarterback, Quentin Clark. He's in street clothes now. Don't expect to see him anymore tonight. And the set here is Casa Grande, the football, third down and goal from the 3-yard line. Spin out, fake handoff, throw into the end zone. Back of the end zone, incomplete. Just behind the intended receiver. Brock Hall, the quarterback, was looking for Trevor Russell. He threw just a hair behind him. It's incomplete, and Sholo got a break on that because that pass is 2 feet further forward. That's a touchdown, but it's incomplete here on this set. And fourth down. Fourth and goal from the 3-yard line.
Well, the receiver on that, he got his hands on it. He's got to come down with it. That's my rule of thumb. If you're a receiver, you got hands, you got to get it.
Well, another incomplete pass over the middle. Casa Grande, they ran 2 guys on little slants over the middle. They were kind of running right toward each other. Pass is incomplete. And the Cougars get a huge break. 3 incomplete passes by Casa Grande working at the 3-yard line. And they get the ball back. Sholo does. So they'll have it at their own 3-yard line.
I think that's a little interesting right there that the Cougars, because they obviously they can kick extra points and they look good doing it.
Yeah.
You get the 3 points, and the best that Sholo's done so far is that they'll get, if they score a touchdown, they'll tie because they haven't got an extra point yet. So
well, and what surprised me there on that one is why didn't you take your quarterback and roll him out, bring some guys with him, give him the choice to run it or not? He just got you a 10-yard gain not 3 plays ago.
97-yard field, 3-yard line, handoff. Jerem Fawcett breaking tackles across the 40. Spun down across the 45-yard line. And from the shadow of their own goal line, the Cougars break off a huge play. That's a 44-yard run put together by Jerem Fawcett, and he almost went the distance.
Huge game for the Cougars.
You know, this is the big difference. We did a game 2 weeks ago with with Snowflake and Seton Catholic, and all we talked about was the line play. And this is what we're not seeing tonight. Both of these teams are moving the ball. The lines don't seem to be doing anything effective against the other team.
Back to throw, Rhett Reisdorf, and beautifully completed to Stephen Corey. Wow, what a nice looking play. It goes across midfield into Casa Grande territory to the 34 or the 35-yard line. Nice pickup on the play. That's a 19-yard pass play, first down.
Well, I think that's a nice job by Stephon Corey right there selling that catch, because I think that hit the ground.
You think it skipped in?
Yep.
Willie Wyatt, the carry, off tackle right. Wyatt goes across the 30-yard line to the 29 or thereabouts. That's a 7-yard pickup on the play for Wyatt. So the Cougars, under Rhett Reisdorf, the sophomore quarterback, have moved the ball well. Both series that we've seen him operate, they have had little to no trouble at all getting the ball and the chains moving. Handoff. Fawcett breaking tackles, and he'll go to the house. What a run by Fawcett, a 29-yard touchdown run. How in the world did he find space to go? He broke tackles, and he took it in for the score.
Well, we talked about missed tackles on both sides. On the Sholo side, right now, the Casa Grande Cougars are doing the same thing. They're just trying to hit him and think that they're going to knock him down, and guess what? He bounces off, gets to the second wave, nobody's there, and it's nothing but daylight.
Nobody can stop nobody tonight. Nobody can get there. Point after try on the way. Garrett Means, last time he tried to kick it, didn't look that good. You're going to give it another shot. Here's the placement. This kick looks beautiful, and he splits the uprights. So the Cougars are able to finally get a point after tacked on. And with 5:17 left in the first half, Sholo grabs the lead again. 25-21, the Sholo Cougars lead the Casa Grande Cougars. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. Back after this.
Pick it up, buddy.
Common sense here. What's all this?
This is our DSLerator. Our internet from the phone company is just too slow. We try to stream movies, but all we get is this.
And kids just have all this natural energy anyway.
Or you could get Cable One high-speed internet. It's 10 times faster than DSL.
So super speed means super streaming.
I'm okay.
Good hustle there, sport.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
Arizona Stone, serving the White Mountains since 2008, is the leading provider of fine masonry products. Stone Brick Pavers. Come visit their showroom with over 100 designs of stone brick pavers on display. Located conveniently behind Sholo Ford on Adams. Arizona Stone has stone brick pavers in stock for your project today. Their showroom hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. Call 537-8600 or visit ArizonaStone.com today. Arizona.
The sophomore, he is engineering an offense out there for the Cougars after he came in to replace Quentin Clark, the injured starting quarterback. And the ball's loose on the ground. Did the Cougars cover it up? They may have.
Well, of course the Cougars covered it up.
One of them did, didn't they? Did Sholo get there? That's the question. Nope. Casa Grande was able to make the recovery. How about that? How about the return guy not with the lack of heads up there? I mean, he is trying to kind of pick it up, and he's looking upfield, looking at the coverage guys, and he ends up almost turning it over. Casa Grande will have it their own 10-yard line.
See, that's what's nice when both teams have the same mascot. You just go, the Cougars got the ball, and it doesn't matter. You're right.
It really doesn't.
Yeah.
So here come the Casa Grande version of the Cougars. And they, by the way, they've got very similar colors. Although Casa Grande is in their all-white uniforms, and the Sholo Cougars have their home colors. Handoff. Diaz carries the ball. Left side, knocked down near the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything on it. No gain on that first down run.
Number 30, Jason Brown.
Under 5 minutes now left to play here in the first half. Very close game.
Down, Casa Grande.
And the lead right now belonging to the Sholo Cougars. They'll walk up their three-man front. 3-4 defensive alignment for Sholo. Back to throw, Brock Hall. Casa Grande quarterback completes it on the far side. Short of a first down, but around 8 yards on the pickup. Trevor Russell hauled it in. And the tackler, Willie Wyatt for Sholo.
Really not a lot of pressure on either quarterback tonight. I mean, quarterbacks seem like they have plenty of time to pick and choose what they want to do and what they can do, and that's just making them real tough on both secondaries, and thus they're both moving the ball real well.
That was an 8-yard pickup on the pass play. The officials are asking the clock keeper to wind that clock, get it going. Third down and shorts. Handoff, and the Cougar defense, Sholo's defense, stacked up the runner. Might have brought Trent Diaz down short, just short of the yardage necessary. Leading that charge on defense was Ty Wolford for Sholo.
Is it touching the white line? That's the question.
Well, see, it wasn't before, because you got to remember it's got to be on the right play.
Oh, okay.
On the right.
I kind of missed the conversation. I just caught that the white line is a first down.
No,
there's a 1 yard gain on that last play. I still don't understand it. Rich Jones' explanation. We're going to have to ask him to give that again. They're going to measure this, by the way.
It's a simple concept, and I guess simple minds can't understand it.
Okay,
so
simply give it again.
If you start automatically on the 20 because it's a touchback, or if you start on the 35 because it's out of bounds and it's a penalty, if you get to the next yard line that's 10 yards away, it's first down. It's that simple.
Okay. I think the ball was touching the white line because they got a first down.
They did.
They got a first down.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Yeah, that actually
because the ball wasn't necessarily down on the white line.
Okay. The measurement says first down. So at the 20-yard line, they're on 20-yard line with the ball on the white line. The Casa Grande Cougars have a first down. 1st and 10. From the gun, the pistol set. The quarterback fakes, keeps, left side. It's open over there. And he steps. No, he's driven out of bounds on the Casa Grande sideline. Now they'll say he was knocked down inbounds just short of a first down. Stephen Corey making the defensive stop for the Cougars.
There are actually only 3 guys on the Sholo Cougars team that caught that play. Everybody else was faked out by the handoff.
So
it's 3 guys on the far side picked it up.
It's a 10-yard pickup that last play. They eyeball it, and they will give the first down to Casa Grande. The ball is touching the paint of the 30-yard line.
So that means when they get to the paint of the 40,
doesn't matter. It's first down automatically. You just got to be touching it, right?
That's what they said.
All right, Brock Hall, the quarterback for Casa Grande, line his team up, fake the handoff, looking deep down the middle. And his pass is incomplete, tipped off the hands of his receiver, Trevor Russell, who was sandwiched between defenders. It's incomplete. 3:07 left to play. That incomplete pass will stop the clock here in the second quarter.
Hey, I'll just say that comment and analysis was made by an analyst who makes a whole lot more money than I do doing football. So I'm just saying, you know.
Who was that analyst? You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
ESPN, maybe?
Yeah, who knows? I watched so many football games last week.
You lose track, don't you?
I do.
Second down play. Casa Grande operating from their own 30-yard line. Draw play. Diaz, first down. Casa Grande moving the chains. Diaz goes out of bounds. No, they'll say he was tackled inbounds.
Tackle made by number 24.
Gain on the play of 12 yards that last play. It was Jerem Fawcett who brought him down. Willie Wyatt was off the field. He comes back on the field. He replaced Jamie Webb. Webb comes out of there. Wyatt lines up on the defensive line. First down play. 1st and 10. Casa Grande their own 42-yard line. Moving the ball, moving the chains. Pass caught. And the receiver on his knees hauled it in at the 48-yard line.
No, incomplete pass. He did drop
gotcha.
it.
Okay. Yeah, that pass goes dropped. It will stop the clock. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the first half.
Yeah, I like it when Casa Grande, they roll out their quarterback. He's got some time. He's just not quite getting it right there. On the throws, but I like it when they do it. He does have some open receivers. He just has to be a little bit more touch.
2 receivers to the left, but the handoff goes to Trent Diaz. Diaz will be brought down in bounds. Well short of the first down. He's at the 49-yard line, but it was a nice pickup on the play. Gain of 7 yards.
Gain of 7 on the play.
Here comes the second down play. Or it should be a third down play, actually. Casa Grande, their own 49-yard line, right at midfield. Pistol set. Diaz, the running back. Brock Hall to throw. Left side. Pass caught. Pass is caught, and the receiver is driven out of bounds. A 6-yard pass play. Stop the clock. Nick Rogala was the guy that hauled it in, a senior receiver. And he is down at the Cougar 44-yard line. Actually, call that a 7-yard pickup on that play. Minute 57 left here in the first half. Willie Wyatt comes off the field again for the Cougars. You wonder about his situation. He is such a good athlete. If he's feeling himself, he's going to be out there on every play. Slant, skipped in, incomplete to the receiver. And Casa Grande will have the ball with the clock stopped at the Sholo 44-yard line. Clock stops with 1:41 left here in the half.
Well, I'm sure for Wyatt that there are some issues with the injury earlier. We saw the hip, but what's happening is he is not maintaining his assignment. Every time he's looking, he's trying to follow the football instead of containing the outside, and that's why they're kind of Sholo's just trying to find somebody that will contain that outside.
Second down play. Diaz the carry. Knocked down. The tackle by Jamie Webb, a sophomore. And Webb knocked him down. No gain on that last play.
No gain on the play.
Big opportunity for the Sholo Cougars right now to make this stop with a long third down. We haven't seen one of those in quite a while. It's a very, very important play for Casa Grande right now.
Third down set. 3 receivers to the right. A single receiver to the left for Casa Grande. And here's a quick toss. Pop pass right side. And the Turf Monster came up and got that receiver. On the receiving end was number 82, Damian Estrada. Short gain. He goes to the 39-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the play. 4th down 5. Straight ahead for Casa Grande. This will be the 13th play of the series. And wholesale changes of personnel. Looks like Casa Grande will kick the football.
Yeah, they're going to punt the ball. I'm going to tell you right now that the bravest person or the toughest person is that person that's setting up the acoustic electric guitar down there for the halftime show, okay?
With the rain coming down, potential rain, and all the lightning. Electric guitar players are usually some pretty wild characters, okay? Here's the punt formation. Nobody deep for the Cougars. Kick is away. It's a high snap. Takes a roll from the 17 out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Sholo will have the football, and 9 seconds, so you expect them to take a knee, right?
No, I expect a handoff to either Jace Brewer or Willie Wyatt and see if he can't scamper 93 yards.
How about Garrett Fawcett, right? Garrett Fawcett, the guy that almost went 97.
Fawcett had some really nice runs in that last series, yeah.
I'm sorry, it was Fawcett. I was 24, and I was thinking Brewer, but yeah. It's either going to be Fawcett or Wyatt, right? And see if they can't run all the way down.
Sholo their own 8-yard line. Handoff. They will run. Broken tackle. Willie Wyatt breaks one at the 9-yard line, and then he goes ahead and with 1 second goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Nope, didn't go out of bounds. Didn't get there. So it ends up being a 12-yard gain on the final play of the half for the Cougars, the Sholo Cougars. So Sholo gets the lead back there toward the end of the second period. And as we go into halftime, it's Sholo 25, Casa Grande 21. And the Black Diamond Auto Glass halftime report is coming up next. Stand by. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota. And then turn it down. Because when he comes on, he's going to blow us out, okay?
Power 95.7. Power 95.7. Power 95.7.
We can. The rain comes in anyway. Yeah, it's still coming in.
Okay. Ball returned to the 28-yard line. First down, Casa Grande.
Let me get this wet.
Well, Jamie by number 32 is tackle made by number 50, Jamie Webb.
530-yard line.
Short gain on the play. First down, Casa Grande.
Or they call it, is that an interference call? Interfering with a punt?
No, it should be a personal foul.
Yeah, it should be.
Why did he do that? Look at the official's got his winter striped coat on. It's a different look. I haven't seen that one. It's a 15-yard penalty. And the ball belongs to Sholo. Sholo's offense comes out. 5:46 on the clock. Third quarter action. All of a sudden the rain is just kind of, yuck, Look at Jerem Fawcett. Got the ball. Got to move. What a great inside move. Fawcett inside the 10-yard line, the 5, dragging the defender to about the 1-yard line. Well, what a run by Jerem Fawcett. He goes 54 yards. A marker is down. We'll see if it stands, but a great run by Jerem Fawcett.
Yeah, nice job right there. A little trickeration again. Looks like they're handing to the right side, come back to the left. Wide open hole for Jerem Fawcett. He just booked through the hole, went through all the way untouched until he got to the 1-yard line. I thought he was going to score, but that's an impressive tackle by that guy. He just, I think it was number 33, Trevor Russell, that kind of threw him back, kept them from scoring.
Unfortunately, a hold will bring the play back, but Fawcett's putting a pretty good highlight reel together tonight, isn't he?
Fawcett is running the ball great tonight. So some nice moves. Excellent stiff arm down there at about the 10-yard line. Just a beautiful play. We're down.
Well, let's see. Fawcett's going to get 16 yards is what he'll get on that play. So a 16-yard pickup. It's a first down for the Cougars, but the downfield hold will prevent anything further than that. Cougars have it. Here's the snap. Boy, Reisdorf almost dropped that one. Handoff, Willie Wyatt. Right side, broke a tackle at the 20. Another one inside the 10, and Willie Wyatt will not be brought down. What a great run. A 39-yard touchdown run by Willie Wyatt, who shows again how special an athlete he is. He goes in for the Cougar touchdown. And no flags this time. Holy cow.
No answer whatsoever for the Cougar running game right now. Wyatt, Fawcett just running all over the top of Casa Grande. Sorry, that wasn't quite like you wanted, but
yeah, you gotta have more
roll in the R.
Yes.
Grande.
You're getting there. Point after try on the way. It's Garrett Means from the hold of Rhett Reisdorf. Kick is up, and in the wet, in the cold and the wet and the rain. That point after is good. What happened? Couldn't get a point after first 3 tries. Now, with the rain coming, Cougars can't miss. We'll take a timeout following that, the touchdown.
Power 95.7.
Arizona Stone, serving the White Mountains since 2008, is the leading provider of fine masonry products. Stone Brick Pavers. Come visit their showroom with over 100 designs of stone brick pavers on display. Located conveniently behind Sholo Ford on Adams. Arizona Stone has Stone Brick Pavers in stock for your project today. Their showroom hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. Call 537-8600 or visit ArizonaStone.com today. Arizona Stone.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Diaz on the return, Trenton Diaz, and he just ran into a couple of defenders. Look at the hit put on by Jamie Webb, just a sophomore, and he planted Diaz at the 29-yard line. So the ball belongs to Casa Grande. Again, we spot it. They're on 29-yard line. Hey, we got a message from the Friday Night Football Show's John Roller, listening at the KTAR radio studios in Phoenix, where he is today. And he is trying to convince us to not just roll the R's, but roll the S's as well. How do you do that? Snap, quick throw. Intercepted at the 45-yard line by Stephen Corey of Sholo. Stepped right in front of Brock Hall's pass. It was intended for James Dodd, and Corey read it the whole way from his safety position. He intercepts it, and Sholo has great field position.
No, that was great defense by the Sholo Cougars. You saw them come out on that first play. They set up for the pass. They had a lot of guys back. They only had 3 guys up on the line. They were completely looking pass on that right out of the gate there, knowing that Casa Grande's in a panic mode right now almost. And really, there's plenty of time left in the game. There's no reason to be figuring you got to get up and start launching it down the field yet.
Sholo has a 32-21 lead right now over Casa Grande in great field position at the Casa Grande 33-yard line. Willie Wyatt through the defense, breaks the tackle at the 18-yard line, and then the speed on the sideline. Willie Wyatt goes on consecutive carries, another long touchdown, 32 yards to carry, and Sholo is starting to break open their big lead here in the second half.
Well, all the runs right here are coming on the right side, except for the one by Jaron Fawcett that they got called back by holding. But every single run in this second half has gone to the right side. Obviously, they saw something at halftime, but they also decided, you know what, we're going to run behind our right side. We believe in our right side offensive line right there, and they are opening up holes that even Rich Jones and Floyd Simmons can run through.
We got to check that right side of the line, see who those guys are that are just blowing out that Casa Grande defense. The adjustments have been made by Sholo, and a big second half point after is on the way and good. They're doing everything right now. Sholo leads Casa Grande 39-21 with the kick pending. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week is presented by Hatch Toyota.
Pick it up, buddy.
Common sense here. What's all this?
This is our DSLerator. Our internet from the phone company is just too slow. We try to stream movies, but all we get is this.
And kids just have all this natural energy anyway.
Or you could get Cable One high-speed internet. It's 10 times faster than DSL.
So Super Steve means super streaming.
I'm okay.
Good hustle there, sport.
Cable One, it's just common sense.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Two consecutive carries of the football. Has touchdown runs, one of 39 yards, the other one 32 yards. So there's 71 yards rushing on 2 carries. And, oh, by the way, 2 touchdowns for a guy that's just a junior for the Cougars. He's going to be making a lot of noise, not just this year, another year to come. He'll line up out there on defense on the line, inside that tackle box defensively for the Sholo Cougars. Short kick for the Cougars, by the way. And Casa Grande will have the ball to start a new series at their own 45-yard line. Brock Hall is the quarterback for Casa Grande. He had a great first half. The second half has not been so good, including an interception a moment ago. Stephen Corey with the interception. And Sholo turned that immediately into points. Now a handoff up the middle, Trent Diaz. And he is tackled immediately by Dylan Gabbard. Dylan Gabbard making the stop for Sholo. 3-yard gain on the play.
Gain of 3 on the play, second down.
4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock, third period. Sholo blowing it out right here. They have stretched a lead big time, 39-21. Sholo leads Casa Grande right now. Two receivers split out, flanked out to the right side, a split to the left for Casa, and they'll throw right side. It's caught. Russell has it, Trevor Russell, and a pretty good run after catch on the far side. Check his yardage here in just a second. It's a first down. It goes into Sholo territory. 13-yard gain on the pass play and a first down.
And Byron, maybe you can explain this to me, but I don't understand why on the high school level, at least we haven't seen it tonight, you don't see a lot of really up in your face on the line from the defenders. You know, there's nobody up there hitting them, holding them back, or anything else. They're both putting cushions out there.
Same two-receiver flanker set on the far right side. Trent Diaz carrying for Casa Grande. He is tripped up as he crossed the Sholo 40-yard line. Tackle made by Jason Brown. 2-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, Rich, because to me, I like to be physical, and I want my defensive backs to be physical, especially in the rain. I guarantee if you give these guys a little bit of a push, they're probably falling down, and they're not going to be finishing their routes.
Got a Round Valley score for you coming up in a moment. Handoff up the middle. Diaz across the 35-yard line. He battled for 5 yards. That's the gain there. 3rd and short coming up for Casa Grande. Round Valley at halftime facing Chinle at the Dome. And the score is 48-0 Round Valley. Surprise?
No. Round Valley is the real deal.
No surprise. 3rd down 3.
3rd down.
Casa Grande is at the Sholo 34-yard line with this. Shotgun. Give up the middle. I don't think that was 52 carrying the ball. I think that was
22.
22, yep. Tyler Russell, maybe his first carry of the game. Carrying the football for Casa. 3 yards and a first down.
3 yards on the carry, first down, Casa Grande.
Line of scrimmage, the Sholo 30-yard line. 3-man defensive front for the Cougars. Not only did Sholo lose their starting quarterback when Clark went down, they also lost one of their best defenders. Guy who moved in from the safety spot to play linebacker this year. Hey, do we have our crowd mic again? No, just for a moment. And we lost it again? All right.
I think, there's someone in this booth.
By the way, no gain on that last play for Casa Grande. 3 receivers to the left. Brock Hall, the quarterback, to throw. Looks that way, looks left. Pass caught by Russell to the 20-yard line. 10-yard pickup on the play.
Anyway, I was saying that if we have, we want a crowd mic and stuff, there's one guy that's very of interest in this booth that I think would find it very of interest to go out in the rain and be with the Lightning, and that's Rich Jones. I mean, he's gone out of an airplane, right? He parachuted out of an airplane. He likes that adventurous stuff. Rich, can you do us a favor and go down and with a microphone and live wire and battle the elements for us?
Take one for the team, as it were.
No. Yeah,
just no.
But yeah, I've jumped out of an airplane. I've bungee jumped. I've rode in the Goodyear blimp. I've done some things.
And that's what my point is. You're much more adventurous than us, and I think you're willing to take that challenge.
Zip line, Rich? Is there a zip line that can hold you?
Yeah, there are. I have zip lined. I've zip lined in South America and Hawaii. Does that help?
By the way, a measurement on the field, 10 yards, the last carry, and this, it's good. First down.
I didn't know there was a zip line from Hawaii to South America.
Not to South America. Okay. Yeah, just 2 different locations, 2 different zip lines.
Short of a first down, I guess. by just a fraction. So here comes a big stand opportunity for the Sholo defense. 3rd down and something less than a yard to go.
It's just the football's got to touch the paint.
It's not touching the paint,
That's
is it?
right.
All right.
That's as far as it's got to go.
It's just barely not touching the paint, and Casa Grande's got to get to the paint. Big lightning strike not far from the field here. Handoff up the middle. Hit at the line of scrimmage. The ball carrier, it's Tyler Russell carrying the ball. And at the point of attack defensively, Jason Brown, that inside linebacker, the big sophomore, the stud sophomore for Sholo. And it was a 1-yard gain on the play, which was just enough for the first down. In fact, may not even been a yard. It got to the paint, though.
Got to the paint.
They got past the paint.
That's got to become the new rallying cry for a football team, doesn't it? You're out there, get to the paint! First down play, straight ahead for Casa Grande. Looking right to throw. Pump fake to the corner. Here's the fade, and it is just off the fingertips of the intended receiver, Trevor Russell. That guy's the favorite target for Brock Hall, and he just threw it off his hands. Incomplete.
To go back to that last lightning strike, did you guys feel anything in the headphones? Did you hear anything, like a little bit more, like the static kind of went up a little bit of a decimal?
A little more crackle?
Because I'm just telling you right now, that happens again, I'm headed out.
You going to go home?
I am.
2nd down, Casa Grande.
You're not going to follow Rich's lead? Stay in there. Take it for the team. Here's the snap. Slants. Pass caught. Russell at the 5. In the end zone, touchdown, Casa Grande. 20-yard pass play, and those Cougars are on the board again.
Nice play call right there by the Casa Grande Cougars coaching staff. They faked the screen pass out there that they've done so much and so often that the defender Garrett Means kind of looked, and he was looking for that pass out to the wide receiver screen. Slant came in by Russell, wide open, nice touch by Hall, touchdown.
And it comes with 43 seconds on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. So we still have a football game. We'll see what the point after does. Could be an 11-point game. Here's the placement. Kick is pushed a little to the right, but it's still enough to get in there, sneak in, and the point is tacked on. So our score here, final seconds of the 3rd quarter, Sholo 39, Casa Grande 28, and the kick coming up, the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Serving the White Mountains since 2008 is the leading provider of fine masonry products, stone, brick, pavers. Come visit their showroom with over 100 designs of stone, brick, pavers on display. Located conveniently behind Sholo Ford on Adams, Arizona Stone has stone, brick, pavers in stock for your project today. Their showroom hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. Call 537-8600 or visit ArizonaStone.com today.
Power 95.7.
I think 30 minutes.
Call them, tell them to go to
this all came to a stop. Got an update on Quentin Clark as well. We'll get to that here in just a second. Here's the Casa Grande kick. Fielded at the 7-yard line, and a beautiful return by Jace Brewer. Brewer broke a tackle at the 30 and was able to keep a head of steam going. He got it out to about the 42-yard line. So the Cougars will get great field position to start their probably final possession of the third quarter. Right now the clock says 31 seconds left in this period after that 30-minute lightning delay. And on the far side, Casa Grande, very few fans. On the near side, the Show Low Cougars, not many more fans have stuck around for the game. So we trust you're listening on the radio, and we thank you for doing that. Look at this. Here's a pass to Garrett Means on the left side. He has to he comes all the way across the field as he broke some tackles. He goes across midfield, across the 40, and Garrett Means with a beautiful pickup. I want to check the distance for you on it. 27 yards on a pass play from the sophomore quarterback, Rhett Reisdorf.
Well, Rich, I think we found out why they don't have press coverage, because that time they did press, and they couldn't tackle him. Okay? They don't tackle very well, and he just escaped and made a huge gain. Did Means on that last play.
Shola handoff goes to Jerem Fawcett on first down. 1st and 10 inside Casa Grande territory. And Fawcett goes down at the 25-yard line. That's where the tackle is made. It is a 7-yard Jerem Fawcett pickup. What a game he's having so far. We'll check his numbers in a moment. That was the final play, by the way. Final play of the third period. The rain is kind of cutting back a little bit. The lightning seems to have gone away, and we're going to try to get this game completed. Final 12 minutes. The fourth quarter on the way in just a moment. When we return, we'll find out. Well, we'll give you a status update on Quentin Clark of Sholo right after this. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Rich Jones on the field. The Cougars have a 2nd and 8. A moment ago, a penalty. Procedure penalty against the Sholo offense. Here's a handoff to Jerem Fawcett, and Fawcett trying to test the right side of the offensive line. That's the side, by the way, that has been so productive in the second half for Sholo, and he gets a no gain on that last carry, so no gain for Fawcett.
Yeah, that play looked like they pushed it right off the guard as opposed to outside a little more off that tackle where they've seen those big gains. And they stiffened up straight up the middle, but I'd be interested to see if they'll keep pushing it to the outside.
I'm going to give you a little more gain on your volume there, Rich. Here's Willie Wyatt, handoff, right side. Cannot escape the tackle of the first guy that got there. And the first defensive player there for Casa Grande was Joey Dill. And a 1-yard pickup on the play for Wyatt.
I just say we haven't seen a lot of defenders on the offensive side of the ball at all tonight on either side of the team. That was the first time number 52 shot through there and was able to get into the backfield a little bit and get a hold of Wyatt before he could get any steam going.
So a 4th down play. Sholo just inside the Casa Grande 30-yard line. Rhett Reisdorf Snap, rolls left, pass caught inside the 20. Nice pass, nice catch. Stephen Corey on the receiving end of it. That was well put together. And I like how Coach Reisdorf is doing a good job of making sure his quarterback isn't asked to do too much. That's an 11-yard gain and a first down for the Cougars. By the way, guys, let me give you an update on Quentin Clark. Spoke directly to him. It was indeed, he confirmed it was a dislocated shoulder. They were able to put it in down on the field. The training staff here at Shola were able to do that. He is unable to play, of course, the rest of this game. And on Monday, he'll undergo an MRI to find out if there's any damage to his shoulder. It's his throwing shoulder, his right shoulder, unfortunately. On first down and 10, handoff to Willie Wyatt, straight up the middle. Very, very short gain on the play. Dill making the tackle and a yard the gain on the play.
Short gain on the play, second down, Sholo.
Sholo began this drive at their own 31-yard line. And the first play of the series was back in the third quarter. First play of the series was a 27-yard gain. Since then, they've just kind of steadily moved the ball down the field. Right now, sitting at about the 17-yard line of Casa Grande. Snap to Reisdorf. Empty backfield, rolls out, throws quickly. Well done. Pass caught by Means at the 10-yard line. That's where he is going to go down.
Tackle made by number 41, Coley Charles.
Well, again,
Joey Dill.
The Cougars of Casa Grande giving about 10 yards to each receiver out there that's en route. And it's just easy pickings for a Reisdorf at quarterback, right? I mean, give any Reisdorf at that quarterback position, and he's going to take what you give him, and he's going to slice and dice any defense.
That was a 6-yard gain the last play. Third down and 3. Sholo moving the ball in. Here is a give to Jerem Fawcett. Fawcett is hit at the line of scrimmage. He needed 3 yards. Joey Dill led the way defensively for Casa Grande. I don't think he got the yardage necessary. That's only about a yard pickup on the play. So 1 yard the gain. That'll make it 2 yards. 2 yards to pick up. Fourth down and 1 for Sholo. The ball just at about the 9-yard line of Casa Grande. Timeout, Sholo. You want to talk it over. 30-second radio timeout as well. Our score here in the fourth quarter, Sholo 39, Casa Grande 28. The Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Arizona Stone, serving the White Mountains since 2008, is the leading provider of fine masonry products. Stone Brick Pavers. Come visit their showroom with over 100 designs of stone brick pavers on display. Located conveniently behind Sholo Ford on Adams. Arizona Stone has Stone Brick Pavers in stock for your project today. Their showroom hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and Saturday by appointment. Call 537-8600 or visit ArizonaStone.com today.
I thought you came.
Hey, we're back live, guys. Okay, the game is underway. The broadcast is going on, and Byron Brown is revealing himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah. When he knows the mic is live, he tries to be the big man. when he doesn't realize it's on.
I was surprised he mentioned truck instead of the limo he usually gets here.
Well, exactly.
The station wagon. 4th and 1, Cougars, handoff. Willie Wyatt lowers the shoulder. He's to the 5-yard line. I noticed something right there. You know, fairly aggressive running effort by Willie on that play, guys, but it doesn't seem the same Willie as earlier in the game. Do you think maybe he's slowed by something? He gets a 4-yard pickup on the play. It's good for a first down, but I don't know that I quite saw the authority we saw him running with earlier.
Well, I think, early on we saw it looked like he had like a little maybe hip flexor issue, and you're right, Floyd, on that. He didn't have the same acceleration because probably about the third quarter, he scores on that play.
So it's 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Sholo, here's the trap play. It's given off to Fawcett, still fighting toward the goal line. Did he get in there? No. They're going to say just short to the 1-yard line. So it's a 4-yard gain on the play by Fawcett. And here comes, boy, this series has been going for a while. Here comes the 12th offensive play of the series. For the Cougars, this one began way back in the third quarter with 43 seconds left in that period. and at their own 31-yard line. So Sholo's been moving the ball steadily and some ball control here, using a lot of clock. 7:37 left to play in the game. Sholo up by 11, trying to stretch that lead right now. They lead 39-28. Cougars at the 1-yard line. Willie Wyatt in the backfield along with Rhett Reisdorf. But there's a marker down. Is that a delay?
Delay a game on the offense.
So it is a delay, and so instead of second down and goal at the 1,
We have 5-yard
it's
penalty.
second down and goal at the 6.
Still second
Try it
down.
again.
Well, Sholo just, the 1 yard they didn't want to get, they wanted to pad the offensive numbers. They wanted to, get a 6-yard touchdown
Yeah.
instead of the 1-yard touchdown.
Well, we'll see if they can do that very thing. Joining quarterback Rhett Reisdorf in the backfield is Jerem Fawcett. You got Means in the slot to the left. Stephen Corey is flanked out to the left. And another marker down, another Sholo penalty. Didn't see this one, guys.
They didn't give a signal, and it was the back judge, so I have absolutely no idea.
Well, same set. It was a false start is what it was. Thanks to Derek Simmons for spotting it. You give to working from the 11-yard line. Here's the give to Jerem Fawcett near the 5.
Here,
6-yard gain on the play.
Something, the crew here tonight, they want to get this game as quickly over as possible, right? No one said, hey, false start. They just blew the whistle. The guy ran, grabbed the ball, went 5 yards, put it down, and said, go.
Yeah, we don't want to waste all that time with indicating what the penalty is. Okay, fine. 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Rhett Reisdorf, he faked it, kept it himself, and he got turned away at about the 3-yard line. Got a couple on it. Reisdorf's not the biggest guy on the field. He did get the 2 yards. Where's that old jersey number 10? That's what his big brother wore, Rathan, when he was a Cougar. Rathan wears number 17 now with the ASU Sun Devils. And Rathan, I got to tell you, he battles out there on that Sun Devil team. We'll talk about his status here in just a little bit with ASU. Right now, his younger brother, Rhett Reisdorf, lines up the offense. Man in motion. Reisdorf rolls to his left, throws into the end zone, passes in and out of the hands of his receiver. That one is a no-go for Jason Brown. Couldn't haul it in, and on 4th down, that's it. Cougars give it up.
I'll tell you what was pretty impressive and incredible on this drive by the Sholo Cougars is they got the ball with 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and they are now giving up the ball with 5:40 left in the 4th quarter. They took over half of the 4th quarter just on that drive alone. That's the only drive of that quarter so far.
7 minutes and 3 seconds was the time of possession on that drive. Sholo, it's almost as valuable as getting a touchdown, isn't it? Here's a handoff straight up the middle. Casa Grande working, beginning a new offensive series. Can you see the yard line out there where they begin this series? They started their own 3-yard line, didn't they?
Yes, they did. So
from their own 3-yard line, that last play, Trent Diaz carrying for 2 yards. Got 2 out of it. Motion man for Casa Grande. Well, somebody just lined up wrong. Slot moved over to the left. Pump fake deep down the right sideline. Here's a toss for Trevor Russell. Incomplete. And almost intercepted by the defender here on the near side of the field. In and out of the hands of Fawcett. Slippery ball. Incomplete.
Pass for number 10, Hall.
That was slickery.
Slickery ball.
Broken up by number 24, Jerem Fawcett. Will be 3rd down for the Casa Grande Cougars.
Payson has defeated St. John's tonight, everybody. 28-16, the final score. 0 for 3. Stuck at 299, Mike Morgan. Wow. Brock Hall, the quarterback for Casa Grande, carried the ball for 1 yard. Jason Brown put a nice hit on him, brought him down.
Sometimes play calling is confusing. Okay? You ran the ball on the 1st down. I get it. You're deep in your own territory. You got 2 yards. The second down play is you go deep. You throw it for about 30 yards, incomplete, and then you come back with a kind of like a quarterback keeper, and you lose 2 yards. I mean, either going to run the ball or throw the ball, right?
Yes, exactly. Fourth down, by the way, Casa Grande has to punt from their own end zone, and it's almost blocked. Didn't get much out of it, rolled around, it's downed, and the Cougars have great field position at the Casa Grande 39-yard line, everybody.
Sholo will take over at the Casa Grande 39-yard line.
And the way that the Sholo Cougars ran that last series, I'd expect them to try to chew up the clock. I think they're going to need, 2 first downs, and as long as they don't come on the first play of each of each set, they'll be all right. They'll chew up the rest of this clock. They've gone away from that hurry-up offense, and they're taking a huddle every time and just chewing the clock up.
Sholo sets it. 39-yard line, handoff to Willie Wyatt, and he was one tackle. A great open field tackle made on him to keep him from going to the house. Trevor Russell from a safety spot came up. A 10-yard gain on the play. For Wyatt, they're going to mark that as a first down. It's not really where the paint is marked. Sorry, Rich, but they eyeballed it and gave him the first down anyway. 10-yard pickup. Got a Blue Ridge score. A final score. 35-12, game called at the end of the third quarter because of lightning. This was at Alchese. So Blue Ridge gets a victory. They win that game, 35-12, the final score. I've got a Round Valley score for you coming up in a minute as well. Rhett Reisdorf throwing over the middle. His pass, boy, diving catch made inside the 10-yard line by Jerem Fawcett. That was a good looker. And Fawcett hauls it in right at the 10. They'll say 19 yards to pick up. Will it stand? That's the only question. Skinny post, diving catch. And nope, it's going to come back. It didn't count.
An eligible receiver, which is a little bit difficult on that play. I can understand on a screen play, right, or the quarterback starts to run, scramble, but just on a skinny post, somebody on the offensive line got confused on what the play call was.
Round Valley final score, everybody. You ready for it? 76-6. They beat Chinle tonight. 76 points. It's a lot of scoring going on at the Dome tonight. Gonna have to replace the carpet out there.
Yeah.
Get some new fake grass. So after the penalty, Sholo is sitting at their own 34-yard line, and here's a deep pass. It's intended for Stephen Corey. The pass was underthrown. Corey had to stop, and the defender never looked for the ball, ran right into the receiver. Interference.
Yeah, I always like that when it's there's a flag like that, and it's an obvious pass interference, but the defender Jack Kinney is just sitting there going, Coach, how can they call that? And it's like it's pretty obvious, but if you would have looked for the ball, you probably would have intercepted it as opposed to pass interference.
Okay, now here's the deal, though. The line of scrimmage was a 34-yard line. It is a 15-yard penalty. It's not an automatic first down unless you get the yardage necessary, and they did for the first down. So they give him 15 yards.
That's interference call, good for a 15-yard penalty. First down, Sholo.
Sholo will move the chains. Look at that. They got the ball now at the 19-yard line. They're taking their time on this series, aren't they? Handoff up the middle, Jerem Fawcett. Look at the room to run. And finally he runs into a defender at the 6-yard line. That's Trevor Russell, and he pushes him to the 1. That was just some great leg drive by Jerem Fawcett and a beautiful pickup. 18-yard rush on the play. We're going to check Fawcett's rushing total right now because he is really putting together a great night. 3:02 left to play in the game. Cougars trying to ice this one. 177 yards rushing in the game for Jerem Fawcett. A very strong candidate for the Sports Zone Radio player of the game, wouldn't you say?
No gain on the play.
You would say, wouldn't you?
You would say.
Okay. Hey, guys, by the way,
we
got to start thinking about the Power 95.7 Hot FM play of the game, okay? Keep it in mind.
The hot play of the game?
Yes, we're going to do that here just moments from now. By the way, Fawcett lost a yard. That'll hurt. That'll ding his stats, won't it? Lost a yard on that last play. Handoff, Fawcett again. And this time into the end zone. Got a nice seam and then bounced off a defender, spun into the end zone. And Jerem Fawcett has 178 yards rushing and his second touchdown of the day.
Well, again, nice job right there by the offensive line of the Show Low Cougars, just plow in and make it a hole to where really Floyd Simmons can gimp through that hole and score a touchdown.
And the kick is
I could, but I choose not to.
And the kick is
I choose not to. The kick on the way, and the point after is good. Show Low couldn't. Remember, they couldn't buy a point after. Now they can't miss. You get in the slop and the rain and all that. And the guy who just kicked it, Garrett Means, now he's limping. What is up with Show Low today, man? I tell you, they're getting bit by the injury bug. 2:13 left to play. Show Low 46, Casa Grande 28. The kick next, the Power 95.7 Hot FM Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.
Arizona Stone, serving the White Mountains since 2008, is the leading provider of fine masonry products. Stone Brick Pavers. Come visit their showroom with over 100 designs of stone brick pavers on display. Located conveniently behind Show Low Ford on Adams. Arizona Stone has stone brick pavers in stock for your project today. Their showroom hours are Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. and Saturday by appointment.
Power 95.7.
Momentum here the last 2 weeks, coming off a victory over Chen Li, going into a bye week, came back, defeated Alchese, and then Snowflake. Look, Snowflake is one of those teams that we put up there as one of the top 4 teams in this division, but they've only beaten Blue Ridge once or twice in the Friday night football show life of 22 years, and this is an opportunity for them to take advantage of a Blue Ridge team maybe, but
good for a Casa Grande first down.
if they, I just think next week is going to be a great game for both sides of the ball.
There's no question that ought to be a fantastic football game. Unfortunately, Yellow Jacket fans, senior Adam Padilla, such an important part of that team, looks like his season is over. He has been injured, and they were trying to they thought they'd get him back this week.
Pass from all intended for number 14.
They really felt strongly he'd be back for sure by next week, but it turns out that due to the nature of his injury, doesn't look like he's going to be back this season at all for the Yellow Jackets, and that's unfortunate. It's a huge loss. He's absolutely just literally a huge loss. What is he, 6'3" and 220?
Close, yeah.
And runs, can catch the football, play any position on either side of the ball, and boy, they needed him. Second down, 10 play, incomplete pass just a moment ago for Casa Grande. Handoff, stretch play. It's Diaz carrying the football to the 39-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play.
Tackle made by number 22.
Tackled by Jason Brown. Nikamoto as well, getting in on the play.
Well, if you want to call it a handoff, go ahead, but that thing just shot right off the quarterback's hands and into the running back. That was going to be a pass play. Next thing you know, the running back says, wait, I got the ball. I got to run.
Shotgun. Brock Hall fakes it. He's the quarterback, and he goes, tries to get outside on the left side. You can see these guys running, I mean, just trying to get some sort of traction, aren't they?
Yeah, and there's a flag. I think it's going to be a personal foul. As the quarterback was trying to go down, he was into like a slide, and then a Sholo Cougar defender came in, maybe with the crown of the helmet or toward the helmet of the quarterback.
And it is a personal foul. It was a 7-yard gain. Took the ball to the 33-yard line. They'll tack 15 onto that. Should be new line of scrimmage should be about the 18-yard line. For Casa Grande, we are almost out of time.
26 seconds.
20 seconds. 26 seconds. There's no way for me to see it from my angle.
Well, you couldn't see it from your angle. Even if you had clear angle, you couldn't see it.
Well, he plays at the Sholo 19-yard line. First down, Casa Grande.
So the Cougars from Casa Grande will throw. Fade pattern into the corner. I don't know. Intercepted by the Cougars.
Coming out.
Here come the Cougars down the sideline. It's intercepted by Jerem Fawcett. Fawcett breaking tackles, lowering the shoulder, and he gets tackled at the 47-yard line. Big return and a punctuation mark on the night as the Cougars guarantee a victory with that outstanding play. 3 seconds remain in the football game, everybody.
The Cougars, first down, Sholo.
Well, and Sholo, tremendous victory here tonight. First half, struggled a little bit with Casa Grande, gave them some opportunities, allowed them to score, keep it relatively close. But in the second half, basically just went to the ground game and was able to chew up yards, and really that was the difference, and it allowed that separation between the Cougars of Sholo and the Cougars of Casa Grande.
The ground game, ground round. That's it. Victory formation. Rhett Reisdorf kneels it down. Hey, what a great coming out party for Rhett Reisdorf.
Yeah.
Okay. Clearly the guy that's going to be running this offense for at least a little while they wait to see how long it's going to take to get Quentin Clark back, and I can't imagine he'll be back before, within certainly not by next week, maybe a couple of weeks. And so Reisdorf comes out, has a great game, leading his offense, leading the Sholo Cougar team, the sophomore quarterback. And the final score, the final is in the books. The board is erased already. I don't know.
46-28.
46-28, yeah, there we go. 46-28 the final. Sholo beats Casa Grande. We'll take a timeout. The Cable One postgame wrap-up coming up right after this. Stand by.
Triple threat high school sports coverage. Radio, TV, internet. Only at Power 95.7.